I'm back. What up? What up? What up, y'all? It's your boy Wolfpack Main here. What's going on? It is Tuesday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern. What's going on? Yeah, I just hit the live button to check in on y'all. Haven't spoken to anyone all day, pretty much. Um, yeah, we had hit 1,500 subscribers over here, so let's give each other a round of applause for that. I'm thankful for all of the support. Yeah, man, we doing big things over here. We are in the month of we're in the middle of June, and we're 6 months in already. Yeah, we're 6 months in already, and time is flying by really fast. And I keep telling y'all, man, like time waits on nobody, and life is too short, and there's no time to waste, especially if you're trying to succeed in life. But I'm gonna wait a while right now until some people log in. There's nobody in the chat right now. I don't even know if I'm gonna turn my camera on today. I really do need y'all to focus on my words. It's like some people they just want to come on and look at stuff and don't even want to listen to what I have to say. I got 7 people in here. Let's hit the likes buttons in here. Let's hit the likes for me. I've been spending months giving y'all good quality content. I've been giving y'all bonus content, bonus behind the scenes content at that. Shout out to my fellow pro wrestling fans out there. Where y'all at? Got 9 people in here. What's good? Yeah, it's a slow Tuesday night. I did some relaxing today. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's get them likes up. Because I did another art piece. I did another painting of a very popular female JCW superstar. Yeah, let's get them likes up. If I don't get no likes up, I ain't showing no pictures. We got 16 people up in here. We got 3 likes. Let's get these likes up. Yeah, y'all gotta help me help y'all out now with my live streams. I've been getting like 300 views and stuff, and only like 15 likes or 20 likes or something like that. Y'all gonna have to do better than that now. Werewolf mode. Werewolf mode. Hey, what up? How was the live JCW events? Oh, they were quite lovely. Very quite lovely. We had the tour in May, which is my birthday month. And a shout out to all the JCW roster, the talent, the management. I love y'all. I appreciate all the support and the privilege of having backstage access. So whenever they come to town, I'm part of I'm part of the crew pretty much with our partnerships. You know, they allow me to use their content, and I've been promoting them ever since I first started watching the show. I was just a fan. You know, I was doing my watch parties for this channel. Because I wanted to bring some more wrestling content to my channel, and WWE was just so bad and boring to watch for me. I stopped watching AEW for a long time. I just started getting back to watching it again a little bit, but yeah, I went to one show. I found out they had a show, a taping, which is like 10 minutes away from my house. I was like, wow, they've been here all this time. They only been 10 minutes away from here. So, and that's the Harpost Theater in Detroit, by the way. Um, all right, we got 5 likes in here. We got 14 people. Let's get some more of these likes up. Let's try to get it to at least 10 likes. Um, yeah, so I was doing my watch parties, and someone from JCW had reached out. They was thanking me for the supporting their show. Um, I went to their first taping. After the taping, I was sharing my pictures and videos that I took up there. I was making reels. I was making drawings and stuff like that. 'Cause it was fun. It was fun stuff. Like JCW Lunacy is like the funnest wrestling since the Attitude Era, the old ECW days. That's my times right there. I'm an '80s baby, and all through high school was the Attitude Era for me. That's how I made it through high school right there. Like you know, that was like my getaway from you know the real world. So after a couple weeks after the first show, um, they had reached out to me again on Instagram, and it was like, you could come. You could come help set up if you want. So I had got that message like 10 in the morning that day, and I didn't. I went to my phone and read the message around noon. So I was like, "Oh, yo, what's up? I'm here." I replied, I was like, um, "Help set up? Do you mean help set up the wrestling ring?" And they were like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Yeah, man, I'll come down and help set up." So that's how that happened right there. They're all about respect and loyalty. Respect to the business. The wrestling business, and respect to your fellow man. There really is a brotherhood and a sisterhood over there, and yeah, man. Like I've been affiliated with JCW since March, and ever since that first day, man, it's just been all positive, fun energy. Like there's no hate, no separate, no divisiveness. Uh, they welcome everyone over there as long as you come correct. You know what I'm saying? Like they have zero tolerance for disrespect over there, and they're really tightly knit. They look out for one another over there, and it's just sad to say that in the urban community here, you don't really get too much of that. Like no matter how good of a person you think you are, and how well you think you treat other people, that doesn't mean that they're going to treat you well back. That's why I keep a small circle. Like you're not going to see a whole big crowd of people over my place of residence, or like I just don't do like the big group thing. Like don't group me in with these with other people. You know, like I'm my own individual thinker. I'm a deep thinker. I don't make my decisions based off how other people's will think about me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. You know, and we don't fall for we just don't fall for anything over here. Like we're truth tellers over here. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. How's everyone's evening going? How's everyone's evening? Y'all good? I wasn't want to stay on here for too long. Um, Still waiting for at least a few of my day ones to come in here. Hey, what up, Tyler? Hey, man, I was looking at some Memphis wrestling was on earlier. It was a Memphis match. It was like a street fight. Um, yeah, shout out to all the independent wrestling promotions across the country. Um, ever since I've been affiliated with JCW Lunacy, and just been watching a lot of shows on YouTube because Lunacy is only on YouTube on the Psychopathic Records uh, page, and so there's other wrestling promotions that's been popping up in my recommendations. And this has been some fun stuff, man. Like you don't have like WWE is not the only thing to watch out there. Like you don't have to just stay being stuck to watching something that you don't even enjoy watching anymore. Like there's other avenues for wrestling entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I be checking out. We have a few stars in JCW that's from OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling, with Al Snow running it down there. Shout out to them. We have. I haven't seen Haley J in a while. She's from down there. We just got what Freya Slayer. She's from down there. I met her. She was up here last month for their tour. Yeah, she's almost about tall as I am. I'm 6'2". Um, J Rod, shout out to her. She's from down there. She was trained by Rikishi over at Knox Pro in California, so she has the bloodline training. So just imagine She-Hulk with Brock Lesnar and Goldberg moves. Like she's just as fast and strong. Um, like when she's a heel, she has that angry Brock Lesnar demeanor. Um, no smiles, no waving to the crowd. That's the one I prefer. That's the version of J Rod I prefer. But that's how she was when I first started watching her back in, I don't know, like the end of January. Because I think that's when she first started Lunacy around that time. Um, so I found out she was over in OVW, and I switched over to her matches down there, and she's like a good guy down there. Um, who else? We just picked up Giselle Shaw. Shout out to her. Um, yeah, shout out to the whole JCW women's division. Period, man. Danny Moe, Big Al. Um, uh, shout out to the whole roster. Like that's like out of every place that I've been involved with, um, professionally, like work wise, like I'm an my profession is I do illustration. I'm an artist, content creator, video editor. So like being there in person for so many shows on set, just being in the whole vibe. It reminds me of my old self back at the old college days. So I went to an art college, so everybody was like chill, cool. Um, Everybody got along back then, and it wasn't no racial division and stuff back then, like in the early 2000s and stuff. Like everybody was cool. That's why I just keep this damn TV off. Like this mainstream media is just nothing but poisonous garbage now at this point. Like 'cause I can see everybody's true colors easily. Like I'm really good at reading the room. Yeah. I don't know how I was able to gain that ability, but like I'm really good at reading people. And ever since I've been working alongside and partnering with Juggalo Championship Wrestling, JCW, um, it's just been all good energy that I'm picking up from everyone down there. Now, of course, everyone is going to have like their bad day here and there or whatever, but um, this locker room here has to be like one of the most professional, most welcoming crowd of people that I've come across in a really long time, man. Like it really does feel like it's a happy dream or something. I'll be asking, hey, what up, Jaden? No, I don't play Call it. I haven't played Call of Duty since it's been a couple years, like the Warzone. Before before Warzone, I haven't played Call of Duty since the old Xbox 360 days. What was that? Modern Warfare 2 back then? What was that? What was that? 2006, 2007? That was like the first Call of Duty that came out for 360. Yeah. Um, I really don't even game that much anymore now. But when I was gaming hardcore, uh, I was playing a lot of I like the action adventure games, the fighting games. Um, and the wrestling games. I didn't play sports games like Madden and NBA Live and 2Ks and stuff. The only sports games that I did play, she's she'll be in soon. Thanks for asking though. Yeah, Rain, she should be here in a few minutes. What was I saying? What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying now. Um, well, the locker room. Yeah, the JCW locker room. Like they were all welcoming. And shout out to Big Al, Alice Crawley. I had like a pop up impromptu interview with her. um, Shout out to Barnabas, Vince Russo. I met so many people that first day I was on set with them back in March. Now that was the episode when Big Al had she defeated Hollywood Haley J for the JCW Women's Championship. And I was the only person who interviewed Big Al that day before she won the belt. So after I talked with Vince Russo, he was looking at my artwork, and I have that video, by the way, on my channel, on my YouTube and my Instagram. Same name at Wolfpack underscore main. So I already had my camera out, and I had left my art prints laying on the apron of the wrestling ring, and I was walking around a bit, and I turned around, and Big Al, she just popped up out of nowhere, um, sitting like she was like kneeled down in the ring near the corner, like looking through my pictures. So that's when I turned around, and that's why like you hear me like stuttering or whatever. Like my mind had kind of went blank because I wasn't expecting her to just pop up out of nowhere like that. And then she just busts out this big beautiful smile with the pretty teeth, and so, and you don't see that from her on TV. So I was just thrown off guard. So that's why that's why I was all like at the beginning of the video, I was like, "Hey, you're she's like, "Big Al." She's like, "What up?" So yeah, she's cool, man. Funny. Like every like all the women I met over there, like and I'm not just saying just the wrestlers, just like, the fans over there, um when I go to the shows, and my followers too. Like the women are more kind towards me. Like I don't get no stank attitudes and uh like the side eye type stuff, or nah, man, ain't none of that over there. Like if you actually, I be having people coming up to me, and they be like, "Hey, what's up, man? I like what you're doing on Instagram. Keep it up and keep up the good work." You know what I'm saying? Like people actually come approach and congratulate. Like there's no hate. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm not even like no I'm not trying to be no celebrity or nothing like that, man. I be telling people, man, like, I'm just a wrestling fan like you, man. Like, I have a YouTube channel, but um, you know, like we all here to watch and enjoy JCW and help it build and grow. And it's actually it's growing very well too, like in popularity. Um, you know, the wrestling community, they do not bite their tongue when they share their opinions on the internet. And most of the feedback I've been coming across when I'm in some wrestling groups or live streams and stuff, it's mostly been positive for JCW Lunacy product. The only negative things I may come across about JCW is like the people who don't like Vince Russo. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't see any hate towards the talent or the show itself, which is really good. Because again, I've been watching wrestling all of my life, and I've been I've been following the wrestling behind the scenes stuff for many years now, for at least like 15. I want to say at least like 15 years or somewhere around there. Because I started listening to like the Solid Monster podcast, and then JD from NY. I listened to them. Um, so I know what goes on behind the scenes and backstage to these wrestling shows and stuff, and I know about the importance of going around to shake everyone's hands to introduce yourself, and not to get backstage heat, and you know uh there's no egos. There's no egos in at JCW, and they're really careful on who they let in, to be part of the promotion. Violent J of Insane Clown Posse. He's the on TV they say he's co-owner, but he's the head boss of JCW. And in the interviews he was saying that there he carefully handpicks who he wants to be part of the show, they're really big on loyalty and respect over there. Even at the shows, when he comes out, oh yeah, I need to upload because I do have some Violent J bonus footage from the first row when I was there live. I need to upload. But when he's out there talking with the crowd and stuff, he usually has us chanting the word family. We be like family, family, family. You know what I'm saying? And when I be watching these shows, I like watching the indie shows that they be having like free shows on YouTube and stuff, and you see like the family with the kids cheering and stuff like that, and that's what it's about, man. Like I'm all for friends and family and going out and enjoying each other's company and having a good time. Cause like this mainstream media, it's like they want you to be miserable and sad with all these, with all the politics talk and all this and that. And that's we don't talk about that stuff over here. Like this is a place of to escape all of that stuff. And shout out to Rain, my partner on here. She's the oracle of the pack over here. Uh, she been she been here with me every step of the way ever since I first met her last year. I think I met her May of last year. Um, she was an anonymous donor. She became like the biggest supporter, one of the biggest show sponsors over here, and we eventually became good buddies, and she was all in with the product, and you know, you, you always want to have people like that on your team, someone who actually gives a damn about you and checks on you. Um, and a shout out to all the people who's been supporting my artwork and my craft. The people who actually purchased my artwork, and I've been doing prints. I've been making prints of the JCW superstars, and those have been going well. I'm going to make some more copies and bring them down with me. I'm trying to partner up with some wrestlers too to do some crossover projects. So I will be on set with them, help set up the stage and the production, help with the chords and stuff like that, and I want to help them with their social medias as well. Like everyone that's listening to me right now, if you're a content creator, artist, um, just you don't even have to necessarily be those be in that category, but having an Instagram page is very essential these days. It is very essential. It's like an online resume. Yeah, here are some of my LJNs, my newer LJN figures right here. Ultimate Warrior, John Cena, Jesse the Body Ventura, Dusty Rhodes. Here's a Logan Paul, it's Hogan, a Stone Cold Steve Austin. I just opened that one. And then here's a different brand of those same style. Here's the AEW of Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Darby Allin. I had picked him up for like $4 at Ross. A shout out to Ross. And here's the big rubber guys, Matt Cardona's brand. Here's Hacksaw Jim Duggan. with the 2x4 is Jeff Hardy, and then here's the Road Warriors Hawk and Road Warrior Animal. Yes, that's like my display I have behind me right there. And I will be tagging these in my video right here if you're interested in purchasing these. Yeah, I got the Beastman mask right there. I had picked up at Ross, so I'll be tagging that as well. Yeah, I don't know where Rain is, man. I told her that I was live. Hold on. Yeah, man. Hey, how are y'all enjoying my channel? Are y'all getting any commercial breaks right now as you're watching me? Because I have it set up for my actual videos. Yep, I finally have advertisements for my videos now. So shout out to you and the whole Wolfpack family. I appreciate all the support. You all coming over and hanging out with me, watching my TV shows. Yeah, let's all support. Um, let's all support fellow artists, independent filmmakers. Like, like entertainment shouldn't only be Hollywood, and I'm not really rocking with Hollywood now. This is so corrupt, man. Like, I don't need to be around corrupt and toxic people, negative people. Like, if you want to succeed in life, man, you got to be around like-minded people, positive, uplifting people. Like, don't listen to what these lazy idiot friends of yours got to say. Your loser friends, the ones that don't want to get up off the couch and do something for themselves. Like, don't listen to them anymore. You gotta cut all you gotta cut off all distractions and negativity if you want to make it out here. And it's up to you to do it because nobody else is going to do it for you. Now with my channel right here, like I always want to bring my best, give my best content, my best effort, and I do it for I do it for my people over here. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my day ones. He said, "Can you send 200?" I don't see why not. Um, for those who may find it the kindness in their heart to donate, we do have super chats open, super thanks. Um, I have other information in my bio, such as my PayPal and Cash App, and it'll be deeply appreciated. It'll go back to the channel, towards the channel. Um, we do offer memberships as well. I do have early members only early access, and then members only content here and there. Uh, yeah, man, we're having fun over here. Like every Thursday nights, we have JCW Lunacy Watch Party at 7 p.m. Eastern. I start my live stream around 6:45 or so. I may do a few reactions. Do some test the audio a little bit. But yeah, man, I have people coming over who watches with me who really don't even watch wrestling, but it's just about the vibes and you know having a good time. man. So what's going on with y'all? What y'all doing? I'm just listening to a podcast right now with it's, TNT with JD from NY and the Solid Monster. And shout out to Vince Russo and the coach, Jonathan Coach, man. Like if it wasn't for their show over there, man, like I wouldn't have found out about JCW Lunacy when I did. Cause you know, Russo started he's the main director. He writes for JCW. And I've been on set with him. Uh got video of that too. He was looking at my artwork. I was talking with him and they shouted me out on this podcast. Uh, cool stuff, man. And that's what it's all about over here, man. Community. Like we don't tear each other down over here. Like we had an incident where I had a mod go over to another mod's channel to jump on the panel and act a fool. And nah, that's not how we do things over here. Like you could have pulled the other person to the side and talked with them about what was going on. I'm saying people talking about there's no brotherhood, no sisterhood. And y'all tearing each other down. Like I don't do that race card stuff over here either. Like you either a good person, like you either a good person or you're not. And that's just how it is, man. Like I don't care what people look like, but I know what respect and loyalty looks like, and that's what all that matters. But ah man. Well, I'm a I'm gonna get off of here and check back in a little later, maybe. I don't know. I'm still trying to wait on Rain. Cause I was just chatting with her earlier, just before I went live. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe she's on the phone with someone. That's the only thing I can think of. Cause she usually be right over here. Yeah. Yeah, Rain. If you do come over here late, you don't have to apologize or nothing like that. Like you'll always hear whether you're in the chat or not. You know what I'm saying? Like this channel, like me and you built this channel up brick by brick. Um, since we met last year on here. That's my oracle. She said she wanted to keep things positive and fun over here. So, you know, I just been you know, she invested so much time and donations too and support. Like why wouldn't I listen to her? And I gotta say we're doing quite fine over here, uh, sticking to the plans. Yeah, this channel been doing quite well sticking to those plans, man. Yeah, like Rain, she told me she didn't even watch wrestling before she met me. But you know, with this show right here, JCW Lunacy, like it has stuff on the show that's for everybody pretty much. Like you have your comedy, you got your funny storylines, all these different crazy characters on there. And the show is not called Lunacy for no reason, man. You know, you have a clown tag team, you have a zombie tag team, A shout out to the Brothers of Construction and shout out to the Outbreak and Barnabas the Bazaar. It's, they do such great work of what they do. Like they play better zombies than the actors on the Walking Dead. And I've been on set with them numerous of times now, and I talk with them behind the scenes, out of character. So I'm just getting used to talking to them out of character, like 'cause it was kind of weird at first. Oh man, like it was kind of weird meeting Big Al, with her being nice and sweet and smiling and stuff in person compared to her character on TV, where she's like, uh, well, when she was the heel showrunner, like she was just man, she was mean to them girls on that show. Like you didn't see her smiling and stuff. Like she was mostly angry or yelling at somebody. But it's funny when she was yelling at the ring rat a couple weeks ago when they were at Harpo's, and then ring rat sprayed mace in her face. Like that part was just funny how she was yelling at her, and how ring rat is just like so animated, like she's a cartoon character, like how she was all like every time somebody would yell at her, like her reactions, like her acting, like her over the top reactions, like how she was like flinch back, um or like the giggling she does, and she'd be all hopping up and down and stuff, like all hyper, like a little kid, and hop away. Like after she sprayed the mace in Big Al's face, how she was like giggling and hopping around like she was a little girl, and then ran out of the bathroom. Oh man, yeah, I've been on set with the ring rat uh, quite a few times as well. I met her. I got her to sign my artwork too. Here, here's my painting of her right here. This is my autograph. Got it shined up real nice for y'all. And then here's a page collect. There's an autograph right there. So I'm gonna get me a nice frame, hang it on my wall. My Stephen Flow and cocaine. Got Stephen Flow's autograph there. I got to bring this back, get him to sign it, because cocaine is always there when they come to Detroit. I just forgot to get him to sign it, but I did take a picture with him in his wrestling gear, which was sweet. And a shout out to my buddy Jessica, aka J Rod, the ultimate athlete. Very sweet lady, sweet young lady. Got her autograph right there. Got my autograph there. Yeah, man. She ain't no joke right here, man. Shout out to J Rod. She's your current JCW Women's Champion on TV. And here's my Outbreak painting here. I got them to autograph that. Jackson, Barnabas the Bazaar, and Abel. And I got the heart post in the background and a Ferris wheel. So I'm going to be having copies of these. Well, the non-autographed ones. I'm going to have these with me. And this is my facade there. Shout out to facade. Here is a Too Tough Tony painting I did. He had signed it for me. Shout out to Too Tough Tony. Real cool dude right here, man. Here's my second painting I did of Barnabas by itself. Got him to sign that, and I got it on. I recorded it too when he autographed it. So y'all go check that out on my. It's on my shorts feed. I think it's also over on my Instagram. And then here is my 11 by 14 size facade right here. Got him to sign that. Took a picture with them and stuff. Shout out to Facade. Him and Jeeves. They were the first JCW wrestlers I met over here. They came over and showed some support. And then there's the Brothers of Construction right there. It's my 11 by 14 size. I got them to autograph my copy too. This is an extra copy I have. Yeah, man. So all right, y'all. I'm gonna get on off of here, but make sure you all hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. Uh, come on back Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern for our JCW Lunacy watch party. We having good times over there. Shout out to JCW for the for letting me eat, man. For helping me put food on the table and rock with y'all. Uh, we're about friends and family and community over here in the pack as well. Shout out to the JCW Lunatics, the Detroit Juggalos and Juggalettes over there. Um, Again, as I mentioned before, JCW they welcome everybody over there, but you got to come correct. You got to come with the got to come with the respect, and that's the same thing as over here, man. That's the same thing for this channel. Like we don't care what you look like. We don't know. We don't care where you from. But we're all about we big on respect over here, man. Yeah. So with that being said, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, share, leave a comment below. Check out my other videos, and I'm out of here. Shout out to the pack. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my officers, my mods. That's Petty, Rena, Chicky, Rain, Free Free, 18, Angela, all of my she wolves of the pack. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all bringing some sunshine over here. Um, my Wolfpack brother Crisco, Jack, my head of security. Yeah, shout out to Kojak, man. Yeah, if y'all could come over here and act a fool if y'all want. Kojak, he'll choke slam y'all on out of here. Uh, Shout out to JCW, of course. Shout out to Jeeves. He's the JCW agent who came over here and looked out for us, man. If it wasn't for Jeeves, let me see if I find a picture of him real quick. Oh yeah, here he is, right here. He's a really silly guy. Yeah, that's when we were at Harpost right there. So Jeeves right there. Yeah, if it wasn't for that guy right there, man, I wouldn't be I wouldn't have been backstage. Um, I wouldn't have been part of the evolution, the revolution. Like I'm in. Like you could ask anybody on the JCW roster about Wolfpack May. You could ask anybody on the roster about me, and and it's not even about me. You know what I'm saying? It's about the product. It's about the community. Like we all want to see JCW Lunacy make it. Like it's been like that show has been like the missing part of us true fans from back in the day. Like the Attitude Era, the Monday Night Wars fans from back in the day. That's like our new modern day version of that, and like we gotta support it. So I'll catch y'all later, man. Rain, I'll catch you later. All right, y'all. I am out.